As you know, the solar system currently has 8 planets according to the new definition of the International Astronomical Union, IAU, adopted in 2006. The list of these 8 planets is Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. But there is one thing you may also know. Originally, our solar system was known to have 9 planets, including Pluto. However, in 2006, the International Astronomical Union, IAU, updated the definition of a planet, leading to Pluto's demotion to a dwarf planet. So how did this event happen? Let's find out in today's video. In 1906, an American named Percival Lowell expressed interest in new planets in the solar system. Lowell was born into an aristocratic family and had no shortage of money. He believed that some problems could be solved with money. Because of his love of astronomy, he funded the construction of an observatory to search for this new planet. This observatory was the Lowell Observatory. Unfortunately, he was unable to discover the new planet by the time he died. In 1929, the Lowell Observatory welcomed a young man. As if destiny would make immortal achievements at this observatory, this young man, Clyde Tombaugh, was born in the same year as the observatory in 1906. In just 1 year, Tombaugh discovered a mysterious object in deep space. According to his observations, he asserted that this object was in the solar system and lay beyond the orbit of Neptune, a newly discovered planet. He quickly announced his discovery and named it from a large number of collected names: Pluto. Pluto has since become the 9th planet in the solar system until 2006. Pluto's size, the new planet was discovered, but the next question was, how big is it? Pluto is also 4.437 billion km from the Sun at its closest distance, and even 7.376 billion km. At such a distance, it is really difficult to measure the diameter of an object. At first, scientists estimated that its diameter was around 6,600 km, comparable to the size of Mars. In 1949, scientists changed this figure to 10,000 km, nearly the size of Earth. A year later, Gerard Kuiper used the latest telescope to observe and believed that Pluto's diameter was 6,000 km. 15 years later, he used a new method and revised this figure to below 5,500 km. By 1977, a problem arose. Scientists used the albedo ratio and calculated that Pluto's diameter was only 2,700 km. This number was not only halved, but also smaller than the Moon. Then the theoretical size of Pluto was reduced to 2,400 km. In 1978, Charon, Pluto's moon, was discovered. Through the mutual motion of the two, scientists calculated that Pluto's mass is only 0.2% of Earth's. Pluto's demotion from the solar system. In 2006, the International Astronomical Union, IAU, updated the definition of a planet, leading to Pluto's demotion to a dwarf planet. This decision was based on 3 new criteria. 1. Orbit the Sun. Pluto still meets this criterion. 2. Have sufficient mass to maintain hydrostatic equilibrium, a near-perfect sphere. Pluto also meets this criterion. B. Clean up the neighborhood around its orbit. Pluto does not meet this criterion. Its orbit intersects the orbits of other objects in the Kuiper belt, including Eris, a dwarf planet larger than Pluto. So, although Pluto still orbits the Sun and has a near-perfect shape because it doesn't clean up the area around its orbit, it is not considered a planet by the IAU's new definition. Instead, it is classified as a dwarf planet, along with other objects like Eris, Ceres, Haumea, and Makemake. This event was quite controversial in the scientific community, with some arguing that it was a wrong decision. However, the new definition of a planet has been widely accepted by the IAU and helps to clarify the differences between the different types of objects in the solar system. Pluto's demotion from the solar system is an important event in scientific history. It reflects our growing understanding of the universe and how to classify objects in it. Although the decision is still controversial, it has helped to clarify the definition of a planet and help scientists focus their research on the most important objects in the solar system.